Payne with Realty One. I'm here with Dane and Dawn from Water to Wine. Now, tell me how this concept came to be. Like, how did you guys meet? How did this come to be?
So actually, this concept was founded about 16 years ago.
Okay.
It's a franchise, so it was started back in San Antonio, and just some locations have popped up all through the last 16 years.
Okay.
One of the oldest wineries is down in New Braunfels in North Austin.
Okay.
They've been around about 13 years. So yeah, we opened this one up about a year and a half ago, February of 2020, Valentine's Day 2020. So it was.
You had like 1 month of business before you like closed up, before the whole the whole world shut down all of a sudden. So now tell me, how did you guys handle with COVID and the pandemic? Like, did you guys have to stay closed for a length of period of time, or no?
No, we're considered a liquor store. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were, like you're saying, we're considered a liquor store of an essential business.
Yeah.
People wanted their wine.
Yeah.
And so because we had club members, we had people that prepaid for their wines.
Okay.
So we were allowing them to come in and get their wines, or as long as they were socially distanced and covered. But then we also delivered for those people that just did not want to get out. And during that time in which it was really a shelter in place, we had a fair amount of people that said, hey, please bring it to us, and we would drop it at their front door and make sure that it was a person 21 years to receive it. But it really made for a lot of points with those people.
Yeah.
So we kept them in wine.
Well, that, and it just kind of added an extra personal touch to you guys too,
Yes.
being able to, I know that was something, with COVID, everybody being closed down, you missed seeing people. So even just a quick wave while you dropped off the wine probably just brought a smile to so many people's faces.
Sure did.
And wine was essential getting through that period of time. So,
Without a doubt. Yeah.
So tell me about this concept. What is it exactly?
So we're a micro winery. So we're a neighborhood winery. We actually do small batch wines.
Okay.
So they're roughly about 6-gallon carboys. So one of our big niches is we keep our histamines and our sulfides extremely low, so you don't get a lot of headaches. You don't get a lot of flush feeling.
I love that.
Yeah, a lot of our customers and our members come back just for that, because you don't go home feeling bad.
Well, yeah, that's my biggest downfall to wine. I'm normally like a tequila girl, but wine, it makes me tired and just a headache. And so the fact that you guys offer that is amazing. So.
Yeah, so we do small batches. So, one of our niches as well is being able to do batches for customers as well as custom labels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we can do anything, any label you want.
Okay,
and we can put
so
on a wine bottle for you.
So for like weddings, birthday parties, all of that stuff, you could do custom labels.
Yep.
All right.
And you customize it, personalize it for whoever you're giving it to.
Okay.
So yeah, you can come in and do like the Ruperts. They came in and did 2 half batches
for
their business when they actually able to open up their brick and mortar.
Yeah.
They can send their customers over here to pick up their bottle of wine.
Yeah.
So they'll have their label on it and everything else. But
That's great. So that is an amazing thing that you guys offer, because it would be a great gift for Father's Day, Mother's Day, even teachers at the end of the year be like, you survived my child, so here you go. So that is a cool.
And the parents at the end of the summer. So when the kids go back.
Yes, when the moms are all day drinking by themselves. And they get their life hacks. Now, what kind of events do you guys do here?
It varies. We're starting to do more live music events inside.
Okay.
So every first Sunday we have W.C. Clark. He comes out and plays for us, and then we just alternate every Sunday, a different artist.
Nice.
We were starting to do more pop-ups.
Okay.
So we had Bubble Lux Bakery. She's a Cottage Law baker. So every first Friday she comes out, and we actually try to pair her food with our wines and sell, she'll sell her baked goods. And previously we'll come up with a different pairing. So they can come up to our, the bar and actually check which wine they want, because we've already paired it with her food.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so they'll buy her bakery and then our wine, and they'll go sit down and then enjoy a small little bite and some wine.
Yeah, and the pastry just probably brings the wine to a different level of taste and whatnot. It's funny that you talk about wine pairings where, before California, we would do a lot of wine pairings. So with some amazing restaurants coming in, you could totally open up that whole platform of teaming up with them to do events for wine, pairing events and whatnot. And the live music concept is great because there's not a lot of places in Buda that do a lot of live music. So the fact that you guys have that is, takes it up a notch.
Yeah, it does.
So.
We also do Wellness Wednesday on the first Wednesdays of each month, in which we have Crystal from what's the name of it?
The massage studio.
Massage studio. She comes and does massages here from 5 to 8 at night, and on that Wednesday. And so you can come in and have a glass of wine, sit down, get a massage, get relaxed, and have some more wine.
That is amazing.
Yeah, we have Willow Guard coming and doing yoga. So it's a class, yeah. So they do yoga outside on the patio. We have Crystal inside doing massages, and we're looking at other ways to make it more wellness oriented.
Yeah.
So come and take care of yourself.
That is pretty cool. I wonder if like you can incorporate like an acupuncturist or something where they just do your face, you know, to help with headaches and all of that stuff, you know. So then you have the wine that doesn't create a headache, and then the acupuncture that gets rid of any headaches. So
You can always talk to Zoe Market down there because you
Yeah.
to get acupuncture from her.
yeah. So that is pretty cool. And then I heard you mention before you're doing some sort of floral event here with some sort of wine.
Yeah, so on July 22nd, we're doing Wine and Design.
Okay.
So we have Danielle from the Flower Note. I met her at the Mercantile,
Okay.
just right next door, and we did an event. I was doing wine, she was doing florals, and Whist ATX was doing macaroons. And we started talking about, we have an awesome macaroons here too. They're gluten free. So we do gluten free cake ball, gluten free macaroons, and then we have cheesecake balls for dessert. So we started incorporating sweets
Yes.
into our menu as well because they pair perfectly fine. But then, great at Mud Bugs, people come over.
Yeah.
"Oh, we've already eaten and everything else, but like, I want a dessert.
Yeah.
So we do offer small dessert trays as
Yeah,
well.
which is great because if you have dinner over there, you are typically full, but it's nice to have something just top you off at the end of the night, whatnot, and get you on your way. So
Yeah, but what Wine and Design is we're offering a wine flight, a pre-built wine flight, and Danielle will come in. We'll describe the wine, talk about the wine, the notes, and everything else, and then she'll come in and actually work with you to put together a flower arrangement, teach you how to do a flower arrangement. She'll have all the supplies here, the vases, the flowers, and everything, and it's $99 per person.
that's not bad at all. No,
but it
I
should
mean,
be a
a
great
flower
event.
arrangement can cost you that itself. So the fact you're learning a tool how to take those flowers and create your own, that's great. So
Yeah, and that's something Don and I are looking more into, more pop-ups, bringing in more small businesses, people that don't have a location.
Yeah.
For us to be their location to do a pop-up and support small businesses.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that the community of Buda is very huge into supporting small businesses. You guys kind of rally together, and especially this last year, you've really done a great job at that,
Yeah.
So tell me about your wine memberships and stuff. What do you guys offer?
We have 3 different levels of wine memberships. They're all consistent in the sense that it is a monthly membership, and it comes with 2 bottles of wine, and that you would be selecting, and it also comes with 2 glasses of wine. The glasses of wine are something you would consume during the month. It doesn't carry over from month to month, but the
Okay.
bottles carry over. But the significantly difference between our wine club and most other wine clubs is you select the wines.
Yes.
Like I said, there's 3 different levels. The first level is limited to bottles that are above and below $20, 1 of each. And the second level is all the wines above 20, any wine that you want, except for we have some whiskey flavored infused wines, 2 of those. And so we have a third membership, which also includes those.
Okay.
But on your wine glasses, you can still have any of it. And so it's been very, very popular, been very accepted by the community.
Yeah.
And it's reasonable. You're saving a fair amount of money.
Well, yeah, you're not ending up with wine that you probably wouldn't want or like. That's just sitting,
Yeah, you pick your wines. We don't select
Yeah.
a set of wines. This is our monthly set we're going to give you this time.
Yeah.
You come in and you decide. And if you can't pick it up for 2 or 3 months or 4 months, whatever, you come in and get your 6 or 8 bottles.
Yeah.
And again, you're selecting what you like, not us telling you what you ought to take home.
Yeah.
And so it's been really, and the customers are really appreciative.
Well, and I like it includes the glass because typically that's not included too in a lot of wine memberships.
Yeah, it's a glass of wine. Uh-huh.
So I like that, and it also gets the people back in here, and then they introduce it to other people too, and so that it just keeps it growing and whatnot.
Yeah, and the membership does come with some other advantages. The glasses are for to be consumed here, but we can make them to go. Which Governor Abbott thankfully signed into law. We can now hermetically seal it with a piece of tape, and it's illegal to go. But
One of the best things that came out of COVID.
Right, and then the bottles are discounted price bottles this way, and those to be taken home. But you get 10% off your other bottles you buy here, and you also get 10% off the batches, which is one of the other major features we have, which is the customer actually comes and makes their own wine, and then they bottle it and then do their own labeling.
Okay, so that is cool. Tell me about how this batch system works.
So right now we're doing actually a batch sale. So
Okay.
it's July, the month of July, it's Christmas in July, 10% off all batches, 15% off for members.
Okay.
So what happens is people come in and they actually taste a variety of wine that they want to make that's off our menu. We don't do custom batches to where somebody can mix in their own blend, because what ends up happening is sometimes you'll have 28 bottles of wine that just don't taste good.
Right.
So it's a proven recipe that we have. So you come in and taste our wine, and then if you want to make that batch, and you come in, schedule a time, if we pull the must, and we walk you through the whole winemaking process. And then 6 to 8 weeks later, once the wine is made, you come back in for a bottling party. So you come in and you bottle it, foil it, cork it, label it, do all that yourself.
That is cool.
Yeah.
So I could be a winemaker. Add that to my resume.
Exactly. You can be a vintner. So.
That's really cool, because I have to be honest, like, my husband knows all about the wine stuff. When I go to a restaurant, I'm like, just order something you think I'll like, you know? But to be able to not only provide an experience and an atmosphere, but also education behind that, that's really cool, because like I said, I just feel overwhelmed with wine, because there's so many different varieties and blends, and then you lost me. So it's like, in the summertime, love when something has a little bit of a bubbles and light, you know, because it's hot. And then the wintertime, I like something a little bit dark and, you know, that makes you warm and cozy and whatnot. So that is amazing that you guys offer that experience too. So
Yeah, and you know, with our small batches, we have roughly about 40 to 50 different varieties. So we'll always find something that'll fit somebody's palate. And
Yeah.
we, you know, our tasting flight, you know, they're 4 2-ounce pours, and we enjoy building flights for the customer based off what you tell us, or you can build it yourself.
see, you got me at flight, because I'm a huge flight person. I love options. So like, I love margarita flights. I love all the flights. So that is something I'll have to sign myself up for. So what are your guys' plans for the future? Any expanding, any more, you know, what do you guys see yourself in doing from a year from now? Where would you guys like to be?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, we've you know, we're busting at the seams here. The growth has been phenomenal over this past year, and so we are looking at possibly doing something, another location locally, and maybe another location even a little bit further away, but still within the Central Texas area.
Yeah.
But no, the possibilities are pretty wide open for us.
Yeah.
And so we would like to, you know, continue to look into that. And again, there are some other locations close by that we're looking at, but some of them may not be ready for a year or two.
Yeah.
But anyways, we are definitely looking into that.
Yeah, that's exciting. I mean, especially for starting right at the beginning of the pandemic and to be busting at the seams, like, that is something to be super, you know, grateful and appreciative of what, you know, and that you guys have done such a good job, you know, making that happen. This facility is beautiful. I mean, the lighting, the atmosphere, the location, it's beautiful. So just try and duplicate that. Got some pressure on you.
Yeah, when Dane, you know, he found this spot, he asked me to come over and take a look at it with him, and I walked in, and in my mind it was like, okay, I know this is it.
Yeah.
When I looked around, I go, it's the atmosphere from what I can see from the outside, and you know, looking out and people looking in.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, this has got to be our spot.
Well, yeah, and it's great that you guys complement each other here so well. You know, you have Mud Bugs here, and then you've got Great Boutique of Ellipsis over there. You've got Nate, so you guys aren't really in direct competition with each other. You really complement each other. So it's like a one-stop shop if you want to have a great evening. You know, you could go start at Ellipsis and get an outfit to wear, and then go over to Mud Bugs and have your meal, and then come here and enjoy your night with listening to live music and getting your little cake pop and wine and ready to go.
We hear that from the community a lot, where they said, we didn't know this. You know, they of course, it's only been like this for the past year when all of us kind of moved in.
Yeah.
Most of us moved in, or some of them. But they have mentioned that they said, oh, we didn't know that this was here, and now we don't have to go to Austin to do all the things we want to do.
Yeah.
Do it all here.
Yeah, honestly, I avoid Austin like the plague. So
The traffic, it's not fun.
Yeah, no, to create those things here it's what Buda needed, you know. And also, even though you spoke of it being a franchise, it feels very, you know, locally owned and operated. It doesn't feel like, you know, a regular winery that has a bunch of different locations.
It is different. The franchise agreement is a little bit different than most locations. I mean, like a McDonald's franchise, you got to have the same box, the same food, the same color.
Yes.
Everything's got to be exactly the same. Here we have the flexibility. We have the 50, 60 variety of wines. We don't necessarily have the same ones that the other 3 locations
Oh, that's cool.
And we can expand on ours. We can change ours and make some adjustments and come invent some of our own, which we have. And so it is very, very similar to a single location.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you wanted to host an event here, how far advance do you have to book that out? Like, do you close it for local? Like, if somebody wants to do a private party, say they want to close it down and say, hey, I want to do a private wine tasting event here for a bridal shower, a bachelorette. Are you guys able to make that happen?
Yeah, we do. I mean, there's various rental agreements we have in place and different pricing options. So, we did do a Christmas party for Hayes Surgery Center.
Oh, nice.
So we shut the whole thing down, and they paid, it was a premium, but
Yeah.
we shut the whole thing down for them on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And, they had a great time from, I think it was like 8 to 10 or 8 to midnight. So.
I bet that was a fun experience to witness.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, we do rent this facility out. We rent the patio out. I mean, they're just different pricing options for whatever you want.
Yeah.
We try to meet your needs.
Yeah, no, that's really cool because there's not a lot of those options here either to do those things. So, well, I am super excited for you guys and the growth that you guys have experienced and what is in store in the future. I would like if you could put like one of these in like the Wimberley area. That would be like really ideal over there because I could stop by after picking my kids up. But I'm super excited for you guys and thank you so much for taking the opportunity to meet with me and educate me on what water to wine is.
Appreciate your time. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Bye, guys.